Excited about where we've been for the last 4 games. I think we've come out with energy. I think we've been communicating way better than we have in the past, and I think we're continuing to grow as a team. But I think everybody really stepped up and did what they needed to do today in order for us to pull out this win.
Alyssa.
Andrew, it feels like you've been getting more touches in the low post the past couple of times. Can you just talk about capitalizing on those?
Yeah, when Mel's not here, I try to take advantage of it as much as I can because, she is a great post player, and we let her work when she works. And I think kind of this offseason, I tried to work on me being able to drive to the basket and get to the cup and finishing. Like I kind of said earlier, like I had a storm. I went through a storm for the first 8 games where I couldn't finish, and it was frustrating. But I trusted my work, and my teammates trusted my work, and finally coming through and finally finishing efficiently, and it's leading to wins for us.
Rob, second Rob.
Hey, Angel with Eric, Rob, not here from the Nets. What happened in the fourth quarter? What specifically turned it around for you all? Obviously, you were up 12 in the third. It made a huge run. And, basketball is a game of runs.
Yeah.
But what turned it around for you all in that fourth quarter to take control?
Yeah, I think we just wanted it more. I think we built off each other's energy. I was super hyped, almost got thrown out, but it's cool. I just think we just really wanted it, and everybody stepped up tonight and played their role. And I think just being able to know this team when somebody goes down, I think we've seen it before when Sloop went down, like being able to have Mill out and everybody just coming together and wanting to win. So I'm really happy. Kudos to E. She's done a great job stepping up and being in that role. A lot of times you have a vet like that where she brings her energy every single day. She's super positive. She knows a lot. She's experienced, and I'm really happy where she is because she continues to grow.
We're going to second row, right?
Angel featured Matthews from the Peach Basket, so 24 points, 16 rebounds, and you was on the glass throughout the entire game. So can you kind of explain how big of that just to get the second chance opportunities?
Yeah, I think a lot of times when I get the rebound, last year, maybe one game this year, I will go right back up and be 3 people around me. And now we have amazing shooters where I can just kick it out and they make the 3, and that's why I have 7 assists. So I think it just leads to points. When you get rebounds, it's never a negative. Like when somebody can't stop you on the boards, that leads to more points for us. I look at it as positive. Everybody looks at it as a negative, but I look at it as a positive. I only have 4 O boards, so wasn't just me bouncing tonight. So.
Angel, talk to us about your defensive prowess and your constantly involved in games.
I love defense. I think coming from a rival, being defensive player of the year, I think just being able to guard my yard, I take it very personal. Like, I don't want nobody to bust my ass. So just being able to come out and have that fight, and not just doing it for myself and my matchup, but being there for my teammates and stepping up. I think Azure is obviously a great player. She came out again and shot the ball really well, and I think I did a good job again second half, slowing her down. I take pride in my defense. I think it leads to offense. Defense leads to offense, and I think we just get wins like that.
Right, that's
Angel, the stat line that you have today, it was only the 4th time in league history someone's put up your stat line. 2 of them were in the building.
That's crazy.
And you've worked with Lisa.
I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's legend status.
You've worked with Lisa in the offseason as well. But 2 years in the league, and you hear your name mentioned alongside these great players. What does it tell you about yourself? Where you've gone, and where you can go?
Yeah, I'm just trusting my work. I put my head down every day and just grind, and that's all I do. I don't do it for cameras. I don't do it for publicity. I don't post me in the gym, and I'm not going to. I'll put my head down every day and work. I'm very versatile in what I do on and off the court, and I prioritize when I'm at work. When I'm at work, it's time for work, and I come here every day and try to do everything for my teammates and whatever comes up about it. I talk to Lisa all the time. Congratulations to Candace, obviously, everything she's done for not just our organization, but for all the organizations that she's impacted. I've watched her since I was a little girl, so it means a lot to me to be able to be named with such great players and just continue to be something that I know that I can just be better every day and just continue to be great.
Yeah, Angel, I'm our supporter.
Y'all don't got no questions for Ariel?
Was there more intense energy tonight? I know Sparks games are always intense, but with the atmosphere, was it even more intense? And you're also going to be, there's going to be another Reese in this building too. To talk real quick about your brother Julian getting signed by the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my brother. Obviously, it makes me super emotional just because I know his journey. And obviously the work isn't done yet. Being able to come to here. I think he got here today. It's 4:00. Yeah, well, he gets here at 4. So I'm really happy for him. Knowing my mom and everything she put into a single mom, days, long nights, when my grandparents had to take us, and I didn't see my mom for a couple days, and just knowing, I know my mom is really proud, and I'm just really proud of my brother, and I really hope he gets the opportunity to play in the league because I know he deserves it.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Angel. Question for both of you ladies being in today's game, seeing the celebration around Candace Parker. Just tell me, how do you guys feel about the game of basketball for the WNBA and just yourselves also adding on to that and the society around it?
I think it's huge. I think the biggest thing about nights like tonight is you have little girls like me and Angel who we only know the WNBA. You know, there was a time where women had to go find other leagues to participate in, but now it's all we know. And now you have not just little girls, but little boys too looking up to this league. So I think it's a testament to everyone that has been a part of this league, but the people that are in this league as well. But you got people like Candace, who's a generational player. She changed this game when she came into it, just her versatility. And I mean, what can't she do, you know? So I think when you talk about players like that, it has just continued to grow this game and help it be better on a day-to-day.
We'll go to Christian front on your left. Last two.
Hey, Angel, Christian from Insider. Quick question. So as a big, your hands are constantly in the passing lane. You're constantly getting steals. Can you just talk about how you develop that part of your game? Just getting those many steals as a big, and how you got into that.
I only had one tonight. I thought I had more. But yeah, just trying to come up with it, obviously being there for my teammates. When I was younger, I was a point guard. So point guards kind of have the hardest job on the court. We debate that in the locker room a little bit. Just being able to be there for my teammates and be in the passing lane. Obviously, I'm on film every single time when I'm not in the plug. So I try to get there and be there for my team so I don't have to be on the film. So yeah, just being there and just try to push through and just get things for my team.
Nice shirt.
Thank you. Hi, Angel, Oscar Franklin. You had 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists in 38 minutes of work. Just an incredible game today. Seemed like you were in the zone. I'd love to know, what's that feeling like when you're in the zone and you're locked in like you were today? Because I think everybody around the league is going to be talking about it.
Yeah, like I said, I struggled in the first 8-9 games and not being where I should have been. And obviously it happens. And I was very hard on myself. Tough conversations with myself, tough conversations with people that kept it real with me and telling me what I needed to work on and what I needed to be better at. Also just getting into a new role. This is the first time in a long time where I'm being a point guard, I'm being a 5, I'm being 4, 3, 2, 1, and guarding all 5 positions too. So just trying to come out with that. But obviously, like I said, I trust my work. I have great conversations with Lisa. I talk to T-Spoon every single day. And just being able to have great people in my corner that really push me and know my potential.
We'll go to Alyssa second row.
Hey, Ariel, I'm gonna ask you.
Ask her all the
Zoning out up here.
I'll ask you to speak on behalf of the guard group for you guys. Second night in a row where 3-point shooting was just excellent. Can you just talk about you guys staying confident through this stretch of the season?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think he had said it not too long ago. It's just contagious for us, our guard group. We really enjoy each other. We love working with each other. And I think he had a phenomenal, 2, maybe 3 nights now. And when we just see one take off, it kind of gets contagious. And I think a big thing about it is staying confident within our shot. We're shooters. We know why we were brought here. We know we were brought here to do. Sometimes you just got to shoot yourself out of it. And right now we're shooting the ball well. And we're going to continue to do that, continue to find each other. But I also think getting each other easier shots has been important too.
Final 2 questions. I'll stay on the right side of the room.
Hi, Charlotte Moore with FI 360 News. This is for both of you guys. There's been a debate about what's the toughest position right now in the WNBA between the 4 and
Thank you.
2 and 1. I want to know you guys' opinion, which one you think is the toughest and the hardest, especially after the game tonight. That you going against Erica and then you and KP having your matchup.
We've had this debate actually for the past couple of days in the locker room. And for Michaela plays the 3 and the 4, so she thinks that the 3 is harder. Beck has played the 3 and the 4, so she thinks the 4 is harder. I think the hardest is the 4. I don't care what you say. We were running, sprinting to screens, getting over screens, running up and down, getting rebounds, finishing. I think we're doing it all. So I think for me, the best players in this league are the 4s. Let's be honest here.
I don't think that answered the question. I will say the 4 position in our league is heavily loaded. It's a heavy position. Obviously, I'm a guard. I'm a 2 guard and playing between the 1 and 2. So I would say I have to run baseline to baseline more often. Sometimes she stops at the top of the key. So I'm going to give it to the guards.
It's not true. I don't drill for threes.
No, you don't. Why do you need to run all the way down?
I am French media. Everyone talk about your rebound or shooting, but I want to praise the passing and playmaking because you have more opportunities or just the hard work.
Yeah, like I said, when I was younger, I used to be a point guard, and I think just being able to be super versatile. If you look at a lot of the great players, Jokic, look at Giannis, obviously Candace, and just being able to be super versatile and like a unicorn. Satu talks about it a lot, like being 6'3", 6'4", being able to bring the ball up, like that's something that's the new norm. And being able to pass to my teammates, I think I make some great passes to them, and I give them a lot of energy because I celebrate after the pass a lot of the times, and they finish it because we have such great shooters and we have such great finishers. So it makes my job easy, but I'm really happy where we are right now, and I think we're in a groove right now, and I'm really proud to be going home.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Next.